Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Momshie Jhen. Welcome to Real Talk by Momshie Jhen. Here in Real Talk, we talk about real people and the stories of businesses that are struggling right now due to this COVID-19 pandemic. In this program, we aim to help these micro, small, and small to medium enterprises, and this program aims to help them. We aim to promote them and get to know their stories, their real stories. And we would also like to get to know the real stories of people who are actually making a difference at this time of COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, our guest for today is actually the founder of Baguio Barter Group. But before that, I will be announcing a few things before we start with our very beautiful and pretty guest for today. So, I encourage everyone to stay tuned because we will be giving away prizes to those people who will be answering the questions that our guest will be asking us for today. So, paunahan po yun kung sino po yung mauuna na makakasagot, and they will be the winner of 5 prizes coming from Mr. Romel Marcelo, who will be giving away a copper mask that is worth about 850 pesos, and he's gonna give it away. It is his innovation at this time of pandemic. And the next question will be sponsored, or the answer will be, the prize will be sponsored by Raquel's Cuisine. So whoever wins will be given a free palabok. The third winner will be given a lumpia. And then consolation prizes will be coming from Forest House also, and ref magnets. And the last 2 questions will come from Everything Baguio, which is an inable visor with inable mask, inable or ikat. So these are weaved masks and weaved visors. All right, to all our viewers out there who haven't subscribed yet, please click the red button down below so that you will be updated with our new uploads and our next segment as well. So thank you very much po sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay dyan at patuloy po naniniwala sa ating programa. Okay, our topic for today is very, very timely. I'm sure yung mga Baguio people po natin dyan nanonood, somehow na-encounter nyo na po itong tinatawag natin na Baguio Barter. Recently, I have watched from the news a woman who bartered her car in exchange of cabans of rice. And then here in Baguio, there's a lot of artists who are also bartering their artwork in exchange of groceries. So these are just some of the touching stories that barter has shown to us. So today, let's get to know bartering or the bartering system through the founder of Baguio Barter Group or the Baguio Barter community. So our guest for today is Miss Tante Galang, the co-owner of Philippine Property Central Realty and Development and co-owner of Jeepito, the very, very cute and the world's smallest passenger jeepney. And Miss Tante is also the founder and creator of Baguio Barter Community Official. And syempre, an active civic leader of Rotary Club of Baguio, Mother Club. Okay, pareho sila ng aking husband. Shout out sa aking husband from Rotary Club of Summer Capital. Ayan, so hindi ko na patatagalin. A beauty with a heart and a brain, Miss Tante Galang. Hi!
Hello!
Hi, Tante.
Kamusta po sa lahat? Yes.
Okay, how are you?
I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Okay. So, kumusta naman? Sobrang maulan ngayon, di ba? So,
Yes,
kumusta ang
actually.
pamilya?
Actually, akala ko nga hindi natutigil yung ulan eh. I have to put my baby to sleep kaninang hapon. Buti na lang natulog siya kaagad. So that I
That's
can
good.
entertain the interview. Yeah.
Right, pareho tayo. Gutulog din yung baby ko. Mom, she's on the go. How old is your baby?
She just turned 1 noong April.
Oh.
She's a copied baby. Ano siya, lumaki na siya sa loob ng bahay.
Ay, oo nga, no?
Mm-mm.
All right, so how's your business before the lockdown?
Before the pandemic, my husband and I own the Philippine Property Central. We are in real estate. So the business was doing good. we are so blessed, and at the same time we have Jupito.
Mm.
Since I think Jupito, maraming guesting sa Manila shows, movies, and all that. So those are the things that we do on a regular basis before the pandemic. And
So
of course,
what?
mommy duties on the
Right,
side.
exactly. So what happened during the lockdown? What happened to the business?
Actually, syempre, since we are in real estate, everybody got scared. Hindi sila, lahat ng mga clients namin decided to put their another purchase on hold na parang, teka lang, after the pandemic na lang muna ako magbayad or we can continue the transaction after the pandemic kasi we don't know how long it's gonna last. So, natigil din talaga siya. And at the same time, we can't bring the clients to the site kasi nga, ECQ tayo. So, it was really hard. Natigil yung funds namin. And at the same time, syempre, good thing we still have receivables. Pero the whole period, wala talagang income. We have to look for another business or do something else to have income.
What were your innovations in order to rise above this pandemic? Kasi lahat tayo talaga, yung mainstream income natin nawala. So,
Yeah.
what were your creative innovations in order to earn?
Actually, it's not really creative. It's more of I just went to my sister's bakery and helped her with the baking kasi luckily people still want cake during the
Right.
pandemic. So tumutulong ako with her. Tapos my husband took a break. Sabi niya para daw siyang nakabakasyon
Uh,
because of the pandemic. So he decided to just rest and focus on the family and the things
right.
he was not able to do. Kaya nagpahinga lang din siya.
And you think this pandemic has strengthened your family bond somehow?
Definitely. Definitely. Kasi we get to spend more time with each other. Pero syempre, can't avoid arguments kasi mas madalas tayong magkakasama. But then again, it strengthened the family talaga.
That's true. And we have
Yes.
discovered new things about each other,
Yes.
right?
Actually, me and my husband, when the pandemic started, we started coloring our hair, cutting our hair weird. Actually, ngayon, my hair is still pink.
Huh?
So, I colored my husband's hair blue, pink, gray, ganyan. Kasi he doesn't have commitment. So, wala siyang meetings and all that. So, he can play with his hair. Kaya, yun ang ginagawa namin to just ease the stress of the pandemic.
Para ma-alleviate tayo from the stresses of
Mm-mm.
our crisis right now. So it's nice of you to do that, have fun, and sabi nga nila there's a lot of silver linings during this
Mm-mm.
pandemic, and one of that is family. Now, the second discovery perhaps that you have had because of this pandemic would be the Baguio Barter community, right? So can you
Yes.
share to us how did this begin? So bring us down memory lane and tell us the story of Barter Group.
Actually, this is gonna be a long story.
Mhm.
Kasi since my husband and I has been doing a lot of charity works maybe for
Mm.
5 years already, it's nothing new to us. So when the pandemic started, sabi ko, nako baby, we have to help. Lalo na yung mga single moms. Kasi I know that, because I am a member of a lot of groups in Baguio na puro single moms ang members. And I noticed sila yung pinaka-affected because they don't have partners to help them with the raising of their babies.
Right.
Syempre, it's gonna be hard. So, sabi ko, I want to help the single moms. So, I decided to call my Rotarian friends. Sabi ko, let's contribute. I want to help the single moms. So, I forced them, you have to give money. So they gave naman. Tapos, that's the time I sabi ko, sige, I will give out to some of the single moms. I'm gonna choose. Tapos, I gave them essentials. After that, after I gave it out, ang dami pa rin humihingi ng tulong. So sabi ko, nako, I can't just ask my friends again. Nakakahiya na sa kanila. So, I was, sabi ko, I decided, sabi ko, I talked to my husband, sabi ko, baby, I think we need to help in a bigger, So, sabi ko, I saw a group of farmers na hindi nila na-dispose yung mga vegetables nila. So sabi ko, maybe you can ask one of the farmers if he's willing to give us yung mga gulay niya, and then we'll just give him parang balik puhunan.
Yes, that's right.
So, and of course a little addition para naman hindi siya lugi. So the farmers agreed. So we bought around 4 or 5 tons of vegetables, assorted vegetables. So we distributed it in our nearby barangays and to the city. Tapos it was doing good until naubos na, natapos again, and then the pandemic's still there, and everybody's still struggling. Sabi ko, wala na, hindi ko pwedeng gamitin lahat ng funds ng asawa ko, maloloka na siya sa akin. So, sabi niya, you have to do something, find something else to do. So sabi ko, no baby, I want to help. But of course, he doesn't want me to use all his funds kasi, of course. So sabi ko, I think I need to find something else. So until I ran into this group, Bacolod Barter Community. They have, I think, around 300,000 members na. I'm not sure how many na sila ngayon. And also the Davao Barter Community. Actually, the Davao is a lot bigger. And yung mga binabarter nila is more expensive and more grand. Well, anyway, so nakita ko, sabi ko, I think walang ganyan sa Baguio. So that day, I decided to make one. Out of parang spur of the moment thing. Sabi ko, ay, gawa nga ka ng sa Baguio. Wala lang. Tapos, I grabbed a couple of photos from Google, ganyan. And then, that's what I used. Tapos, I invited my friends. Sabi ko, ay, mag-barter tayo. Stuff like, for example, my clothes to your food. Stuff like that. It all started with my friends and family. We only have around 100 members then. Until one day, I think pinalabas siya sa Jessica Soho, yung finiture niya si Davao Barter Community. Finiture niya. After that feature, sunod-sunod yung nag-member sa group ko. So sabi ko, hey, what's going on? Parang ganun, what's happening? Yung pala, pinalabas siya sa Jessica Soho. So a lot of Baguio people thought, ay, meron palang barter group sa Baguio. I think it's a coincidence lang. Until everybody started, ang dami ng membership. I think in a month, I was able to gather around 15 to 20,000 members. That's a lot. And I was not expecting it. So it was too much for me. Sabi ko, hindi ko yata kayang i-handle ang ganito kalaking grupo. And that was just around 15,000 members then. Tapos sabi ko, nakaka-stress na kasi they are already fighting. Ganyan. Sabi ko, And now, I have to ask members if they want to become moderators, just so I have people behind me who are helping me out sa pag-approve ng mga, just to keep the peace in the group. Tapos, that's how it started until ngayon, I think we have around 34,000 members na after just 2 months. Yeah,
Congratulations.
So that's how it started. Yes, thank you.
I'm very happy because as young as you are, your heart is filled with goodness, and then you are really bound to help other people. And then through this, ito yung naging ito yung naging way para makatulong ka pa ng mas maraming tao.
It gives me satisfaction kasi I think I am a people person. I like interacting with all kinds of people. Siguro, it's just my thing to have at least a connection with people I want to help. I don't know if it's good or not, pero it's it became my thing.
So thank you, Tante, for sharing to us your beautiful story of how the barter community or the Baguio barter community has grown. Ayan, so maraming salamat. Napakagandang kwento. It started with a very, very pure intention, and now it has been helping a lot of people. Now, you've mentioned a while ago that you had some problems with it, right? That's why you had to seek help from other moderators. Ngayon, can you share to us the most challenging experience that you've had with the barter community, or the most difficult perhaps?
Actually, there's a lot of difficulties and in different categories. Actually, the first, more of yung I think the hardest for me was the emotional hardship kasi there are a lot of people asking for help. And they message me personally and they send me photos. Minsan nga, I have to prepare myself before I open messages kasi I have lots of messages. So, I have to emotionally and physically prepare myself before I open messages kasi I know I will receive a message that has photos of babies, heartbreaking photos, and of course, stories of moms begging na, I really need help. And I can't help everyone. I know as much as I want to, I know I couldn't. So there are times that I have to take a break and just gather all my strength just so I can go back to what I'm doing kasi it drains me emotionally knowing the fact that there are so many people who needs help and there's nothing I can do about it. So hirap. So that's the first one when it comes to emotional struggles. Next is syempre there are barters na hindi natin maiwasan, may mga nagbo-barter ng nakaw, ganyan. So actually meron na kaming may instance na nag entrapment operation na kami. So it's
Seriously?
yes, so may mga NBI mode kami ganyan.
Oh.
And yes, so sadly there are members na syempre desperate measures na sila. So it's and syempre yung pinagnakawan nila has to nakita sa barter na binabarter yung ninakaw sa kanila, they have to tell me. So kailangan namin i-set up para mahuli. So it's exciting and at the same time I feel really bad kasi nahuli sa barter ko yung nagnakaw. But then again, it's a good thing. At least nahuhuli. They're gonna do it anyways,
Exactly.
with or without barter. So yun yung mga mahirap talagang i-handle.
Kahit pa paano, naging means pa yung barter para mahuli yung loko. Ano ba yan?
Yes, well, at least that's a good thing actually, especially pag pag sila na mismo yung lumalapit sa akin na I think that's a stolen item. I think we have to do something about it. So lahat may moderators and the rest of the admins are on their NBI mode. So saya rin actually, pero it's stressful.
The good thing about is you have an iron hand. In fairness, I've been seeing your post at talagang mataray ang lola mo. Kailangan mo din yan eh.
It has come to that. Nung una, ang bait-bait ko talaga. Ang bait-bait ko. Pero, wala eh. Along the way talaga, magkakaroon ka talaga ng I have to make it clear to everyone, I need to put my hands down. Na dapat ganito sila kasi that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work this way if ganyan sila. Mga ganan. Naging masungit ako because of them.
Actually, more of strict. Mas naging strict ka kasi which is better actually para people will take the community seriously.
So, sabi ko, kailangan, I have to let go of my emotions muna when deciding kasi mahirap talaga. Mahirap
always
talaga.
Be rational and objective.
Yes. And that's the hard part actually, especially pag naiinis ka, ayoko sa kanya, pero what she's doing,
Correct. Kailangan objective ka lagi kasi set aside mo yung iyong personal na mga differences. Anyway, ayan. So these are the two most challenging and most difficult, right?
Yes.
Have you had any other instances that really made you cry?
Oh, there is. Nung I think the DTI secretary made a sweeping announcement about barter being illegal.
Oh, can you share to us?
Yes, it was all over the news actually. It was all over the news. I woke up one morning and I have like thousands. I'm not kidding. I have thousands of messages telling me, Ma'am, natatakot na kami mag-barter. Huhulihin na daw kami. Mga ganyan. And then there are people messaging me, Ma'am, dyan lang po kami kumukuha ng uulamin namin. And we can't, hindi natatakot po kaming makulong. Mga ganyan. So parang ako, what will I do? I don't know the law. So I was so bothered. Actually, if you're gonna look back, may mga posts pa ako regarding that na I was so mad. I was crying. Kasi sabi ko, kawawa naman tong mga taong to na nagbabarter for food. And not for for food na pang stock ha. Food that they will eat on that same day.
On a day-to-day basis.
Yes, so sabi ko, kawawa naman tong mga tao and they're messaging me, Ma'am, paano kami kakain ngayon? Mga ganun. So sabi ko, anong nangyayari? And then I saw the video nga of the secretary saying na it's illegal, they're gonna catch yung mga nagbabarter. So sabi ko, kawawa naman itong mga taong to, nagbabarter sila ng ulam, hindi naman sila nagbabarter ng milyon-milyong halaga ng items. So I have to consult my friends who are lawyers and into taxation and all that legal stuff. And then they told me you don't have to worry about it kasi ang mga tinataksa naman, those who are making profit of the
Mm.
barter. So just tell your members like that. So they gave me advice on what to do. So that's what I did. Pero of course, everybody's still worried kasi it's my word and my lawyer's friends were against the word of the secretary. So I was like, the secretary needs to clear his statement kasi I can't, these people doesn't, hindi naman sa wala silang tiwala sa akin, but then again, he's the secretary. Kailangan talaga siya yung magsasabi. Until finally, they released a statement na, yun nga, they are referring to those barterers. Apparently, may mga nagbo-barter pala sa ibang lugar who's making millions of money sa barter, and that's illegal kasi
Parang
how it
racketeering na
works.
yun,
Yeah,
'di ba?
parang
Yeah,
racketeering na
racketeering,
siya and
profiting na
profiting talaga. So, that's what's illegal, not the one that I
right.
have. So, sabi ko,
Yeah.
okay, thank God. So, that's the one. It was a very stressful 2 days of my life kasi kawawa talaga. And I was also bothered kasi I started the barter group. Baka pati ako
Ikaw,
madamay, ganyan. Yes, so I was so bothered. Luckily, I have a lot of friends supporting me. They're telling me, don't worry about it. So,
thank God it was cleared, and I'm happy that
mm-hmm.
I've also heard that there were clarifications regarding which is legal and which is not. Oo.
Yes.
Are there, ano nga ba, just to give the viewers an idea, ano ba yung mga legal at hindi legal in bartering, or which is allowed, which is not allowed, so that the viewers will be enlightened?
I always tell my members whenever I get a chance. I always tell them it is illegal to make a profit of your barter if it's your business, and for example yung mga business people binabarter nila yung mga paninda nila for profit. That's very much illegal. Also, bawal din ang mga PPEs, medical supplies, medicines, vitamins, mga ganong bagay. And also, live animals. Actually, it's in my guidelines. Kompleto doon. Maraming bawal actually. Pero, of course, we have to follow meron din kasing Facebook guidelines. So, I'm still guided. For example, I didn't know bawal pala i-barter ang alcohol because to me, that's
Alcohol na
essential. Alcohol
alcohol na
na
ethyl or
ethyl
yung
alcohol.
yeah,
So
okay.
sabi ko, why is it bawal? Sabi ko, that's a necessity nowadays.
Right.
And a lot of people need it and it has gotten so expensive.
Exactly.
So expensive siya. Sabi ko, bawal? Bakit bawal? Then, sinubmit sa akin yung mga bawal nga na i-barter. So sabi ko, okay, that's really sad to know. Kasi these are the things that the members need to protect themselves from the virus. Pero wala eh. We have to follow the community standards of Facebook. Actually, there's a reason why we filter. Filter namin every day. I have 20 moderators. We filter thousands of posts every day to make sure na walang nagte-take advantage, walang nang scam or anything. So, it's hard. It's really hard work, but we were able to ano naman,
Yeah.
naitawid namin siya. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks to your moderator, your angels who are
Yes.
beside you throughout the ilang months na nga ba?
2
How many
months.
months na?
2 months pa lang, we already have 34,000
Pero you have
members.
grown?
It's fast growing.
So, you have had the difficult moments and challenging moments. Of course, you must have rewarding moments as well. So, what is the most rewarding or most unforgettable moments that you've had with this group?
Actually, one of my personal favorite talaga was when this old man bartered his citronella plant for candle. Tapos sabi ko, okay, sige, I'll
Mata yung
approve
balahibo
this.
ko, ha?
Yes, actually, it made me cry.
Hindi ko pa naririnig, pero tumatayo na balahibo ko.
Nakakaiyak siya talaga kasi an old man bartered his citronella plant for candles kasi naputulan sila ng kuryente. And he needs candles sa gabi just to get by, para lang maano nila for the night. Mairaos nila for the night. And then, sabi ko, kawawa naman to. I mean, So, but still, I approved it. Hindi ako nagdi-discriminate ng ng barter. So, kahit gaano kasimple, I approve it kung alam kong talagang kailangan. So, I approved it. And surprisingly, the members, actually, I posted this on my page. Yung mga members, sila na yung na, bakit po wala kayong kuryente? And then he said, naputulan po kami. After he said that, sunod-sunod na, ano pa po ang kailangan nyo? Meron po kaming solar light, ganyan. I can give it to you. I can give you my cell phone with the may isa pa binigyan siya ng cellphone na may kasamang ilaw. I think you're gonna connect the light dun sa cellphone. Basta ganon. So it was so overwhelming to the point na there's already a group in the comment section planning to go to his house para i-deliver lahat ng donations na ibibigay dito sa old man na to. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, my heart. It's so touching. It's really touching. Sabi ko, ang babait ng mga miyembro ko na sabi ko, the members are so good-hearted na kahit hindi hinihingi, ang hinihingi lang kandila. But then they decided na, okay, sige, I will go this day and then I'm gonna bring my jeep. Lahat po ng magpapadala ng sabay-sabay because I always tell my members, we still need to follow the city ordinance. Bawal magtipon-tipon, ganyan. So, there's this one person na in-assign na niya yung sarili niya to deliver yung mga donations ng mga tao. It was so touching. Apparently, this old man has a lot of apos. And they are so happy kasi may mga biscuits sila, may bigas, may ulam, hindi lang kandila, may solar light na rin sila. Nakakaiyak talaga. Sabi ko, ang babait ng mga tao. And some of them doesn't even want recognition. I always tell them, itong mga taong to, they give without asking for anything in return. So they don't want recognition. They don't want to be photographed. So they just want to give. And then that's it. Live it. I gave you, and then don't recognize me anymore. I don't want all this flashy stuff to be said about me just because I gave this small thing. So ang babait talaga nila, ang babait nila. And the old man was crying. He was so thankful, kakatouch.
That's the true color of bayanihan at this time of pandemic. Lumalabas ang puso ng mga tao.
Yes,
At
lumalabas
ang mga
talaga.
genuine people who really wanted to help.
Yes. And there's one more story. This is
go
one
ahead.
more big story. I want to share it to you. There's this a mom posted a gallons of water, tapos walis tambo. And she was bartering it for a bike. Bike daw nung anak niya. So, may nag-comment, there's this Kuya Marlo, I still remember him. Sabi niya, may bike ako dito but it's color pink. Pero, so, sana magustuhan pa rin ng anak mo. So, he said, okay, I hope your son won't mind na it's color pink. Tapos, sunod-sunod na, under the comment section, may nagsabi, sir, meron akong spray paint dito, kulayan na natin yan. Hanggang, it became a project to them. Pininturahan nila yung bisikleta, ginawa nilang kulay itim. Until sa comment section may nagsabi, meron po akong extra na bike. Hanggang mamaya 3 na yung bike ng bata. Tapos may nag-comment na, ako na po bahala sa pansit niya. Kasi it was the boy's birthday. It was the boy's birthday. And gift nung nanay niya yung bike sa kanya. So the people there, mga nag-comment na, ako na po, sagot ko na po yung pansit. Sagot ko na po yung cake. Hanggang mamaya, bongga na yung party ng bata. Because of the members, as in, they just contributed. Sige, tapos same thing happened again. Nagtoka sila ng isang tao na magde-deliver dito sa nanay. She was crying. She was so happy. Sabi niya, ang saya-saya po nung anak ko. Sobra-sobra pa yung bike niya na natanggap. May pa-party pa siya. And these are all, it's very random. It just happened.
It happened.
It's not planned at all. Hanggang
unscripted.
Ayun na siya. Parang scripted. Sabi ko, parang pang maalaala mo kaya.
Correct.
Pero, people really love to help. There's a lot of people who really love to help. And that's the best thing.
I remember yung most recent crisis that you've had is Umpong. And doon ko rin naramdaman kung gaano ka ganda ang mga puso ng mga taga-Baguio. Kaya no wonder these things are happening because meron tayong tinatawag na kusa from from them, di ba?
Yes.
Yung bayanihan, pagtutulungan is indeed one of the good characters of our Baguio people and Cordillerans. So
I believe
salute
that.
po. Salute sa'yo at sa lahat ng mga tao na
Yes.
tumutulong ng walang kapalit. Yan.
Yes, the members. Good Samaritans. There's a lot of them. Surprisingly, there's a lot of them and I am so happy. Nabuhay talaga yung faith ko sa humanity because of the barter page. Kasi doon mo makikita ang dami talagang gustong tumulong talaga.
Daming problema sa atin ngayon, pero kapag ganitong mga kwento ang naririnig natin, parang nakakabuhay ng puso at ng diwa
Yes.
na parang nagkakaroon tayo ng hope, asa, di ba? At nararamdaman natin yung compassion ng bawat isa.
Became our motto na na we are all in this together.
Together.
So mga members ka, okay, we're in this together. One needs help, everybody's gonna help. Ganyan. So it's a family na. It's a grupo.
Very nice naman.
Yeah.
O doon tayo naman sa not so emotional kasi baka magkaiyakan tayo dito, Tante. Okay. So, ito naman next question ko is, do you want to share something naman that is funny or most embarrassing perhaps that you have had experienced with the group? Ayan.
Actually, it's the members. Yung
the
mga
members?
usapan nila. Yes, yung mga usapan nila. Actually, there are some na meron sabi niya, panakot na daw niya sa anak niya. Sabi niya, pag tinatakot daw niya yung anak niya, sige, pag makulit ka, ipapabarter kita. Mga ganyan. It's so funny. Meron pa yung pinipicturean daw niya yung anak niya. Tapos sabi nung kamag-anak niya, oh, bakit ibabarter mo na rin yung anak mo? Mga ganan. It's those are just random comments of of members in the group na sabi ko, nakakatawa tong mga members natin kasi kahit na nga ibabarter daw nila. And that's true kasi lahat kahit daw kakalkal sila ganyan, wala na daw laman yung bodega nila na i-barter na nila lahat ganyan.
Ang daming na itutulong nitong barter group na to, no? Yung di lang sila nakakatulong sa iba, nakakapag-provide din sila sa family at the same time, nakaka-unclutter pa sila, di ba?
Yes. Actually, naman ang mga nagbo-barter lang is majority is food. Wala namang in exchange to another material thing, hindi. Majority talaga food and groceries. Yeah. So, di ba? It's hard, overwhelming.
And I can see how happy you are that you're helping other people. Now, what are the lessons naman that you have learned from this group or from this experience perhaps?
Well, lessons. Actually, it's more of it gave me wisdom. I was able to say na kahit papano, I made a difference. And this group has changed my life, definitely. It changed the life of a lot of people I know. So, sabi ko nga, if somebody really wants to help, there's always a way. There's always a way. Kasi nung una talagang, ay sabi ko, mukhang wala na, mukhang mahirapan na tayong makapagbigay or what because the funds are limited. But then I realized there's always a way. It's easy if you just try and maybe, pag binigay naman ng Diyos sa'yo, I believe na God led me this way kasi He knows I'm really looking for it. He knows siguro na maybe this girl wants to do it talaga ganon. So, He handed it to me. Even if it's just an accident that the barter happened, I think it was planned by God.
I think you deserve it really. Kung gusto, sabi niya nila, di ba? Kung gusto, maraming paraan. Yes. Kung ayaw, maraming dahilan. And ikaw, ginawan mo ng paraan dahil gusto ng iyong puso, ng iyong diwa, at ng iyong konsensya.
Yes.
Ayan. So, sarap naman ng ating usapan. So, very casual lang na interview to you, nothing formal. We just wanted to share your story and the story of Baguio Barter Group and at the same time get to know how it has grown to be what it is right now. So before we talk about your parting message, Tante, mag-question muna tayo. Ayan, so sa lahat ng mga nakikinig dyan, sa mga nag-enjoy, sa mga umiyak, at sa mga subaybay dahil gusto lang nilang makita si Tante, ang kanyang kagandahan. Sa lahat ng mga viewers natin dyan, hi! Ito na po yung question ni Tante sa atin. So lahat po ng mga makakasagot. Sa pinakauna, dyan sa live box po natin. Because this will be premiered live and at the same time, my angel will be checking together with the help of DTI representative. Charot. Okay, so iti-check po ng aking angel dyan kung sino yung unang makakasagot. Kaya it's your time to refresh na your YouTube, the channel or the web page. I-refresh nyo na yan dahil paunahan po tayo ng sagot. So, first question, Miss Tante. Go ahead.
Since we did the interview first, I decided siguro it's better na I will get the questions from what we had discussed. Yung kung ano yung napag-usapan natin, no? I think that's better para alam natin kung nakinig ba talaga kayo.
Correct. Ayan. Siyempre, pahirapan muna namin kayo ng konti, di ba?
Ayan. Ayan.
Okay.
So,
Ay, Miss Tante, wait. Para mayroon silang idea. Ang mapapanalunan po ng makakasagot nito ay isang copper mask sponsored by Pilak Silvercraft. So, nawalan din po kasi sila ng negosyo dahil nga po turista yung inaasahan nila na bumili ng kanilang mga silver crafts. Now, they have innovated and they came up with what they call the copper mask. So, ikakabit mo lang siya sa mask. Tapos, pag may dumapong virus o kaya laway o kaya naman bacteria, mamamatay daw siya. So, yan. Istante. Tignan natin kung maiengganyo silang sumagot. Hirapan mo ha, kasi medyo ano to. Oh.
Sige, our first question. Give me two examples of items na bawal i-barter sa Baguio Barter Community Official. Okay, two items na ipinagbabawal nating i-barter.
Ayan. So, uulitin ko ang sinabi ni Miss Tante, magbigay ng 2 items na pinagbabawal i-barter sa Baguio Barter Community Group. Tama ba yung tanong? Yes.
Yes.
So, sabi nga niya, yan, comment down below. O kaya naman, ilagay niyo po sa chat box para po ma-monitor natin kung sino yung nanguna. Ayan, yung angel ko ang sasagot sa inyo kung kayo nga po ba ang mapalad na nanalo nitong, ano to, mamaya ilalabas ko yan, nitong copper mask from Pilak Silvercraft. Ayan. So, yan, bigyan ko kayo ng 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Dahil dalawa pala siya, gawin natin ng 6 seconds. Yan, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayan, thank you, Tante. Sana deserving yung manalo dito sa ating first. Ayan, so sana nanonood pa rin po kayo dahil marami pa po tayong itatanong. So, ayan, so let's go to our second question. Ang second question naman po natin, ang makakasagot ng tama, ang mapapanalunan naman po niya ay ang palabok. Galing po kay Raquel's Cuisine. Ang Raquel's Cuisine naman po ay itinaguyod ni Miss Raquel Verzosa, yung nanay po ng ating Miss International, si Kylie Verzosa, because they lost Forest House. It closed kasi because of the pandemic. That's why they had to innovate and come up with a delivery restaurant or delivery catering service, which is Raquel's Cuisine. So, sana po matikman ninyo yung kanilang pagkain. Ayan. So, Miss Tante, take it away.
All right, I'm getting all the questions from what we have talked about, ha? Para alam natin kung nakinig kayo talaga. All right. Next question is, how many moderators do I have in the group? How many moderators?
Sa mga members ng Baguio Community Barter Group na nanonood ngayon dyan, dapat alam nyo to. So, ulitin natin, Miss Tante.
How many moderators do I have in the group?
Okay. So, in Tagalog, ilan daw po, ano ba Tagalog ng moderator? Ilang moderator na lang ang meron sa barter group ni Miss Tante.
Yes.
So, go! So, 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hindi naman siguro ganun katagal mag-type niyan, di ba?
Kung nakinig kayo, kayang-kaya nyo na yan.
2 digits lang yan. Alam ko yung sagot. Baka masabi ko. Okay. So, yan na. Congratulations sa nanalo doon sa second question natin. Alright. Third question. Ito naman po, ang mapapanalunan naman po niya ay lumpia. Galing din po sa Rachel's Cuisine. Fresh lumpia, bagong-bagong produkto po nila. By the way, itong mga sponsor po natin, wala po silang bayad sa akin ha. Tinutulungan din lang po natin sila dahil that's what we do here in Real Talk. Parang yung ginagawa ni Miss Tante. We help our struggling businesses and micro, small, and small businesses to overcome this pandemic. Yan. So, lumpia! Sinong may gusto ng fresh lumpia, make sure na makinig kayo sa third question for today. Go, Miss Tante!
Ano ang majority na binabarter ng mga members? What are the majority? Yung sa majority, ano yung madalas nilang i-barter?
Yung madalas
They
nilang
barter for
hinihingi.
what? Yes, hinihingi.
Oh, yun.
Ano madalas
Ano daw?
nilang hinihingi?
Yes. Nasabi niya yan kanina. Alam ko rin yung
Yes.
sagot. Kaya kung nakikinig ka, Day, at Mr., dapat alam mo yung sagot. At saka kung active ka sa Baguio Barter, alam mo rin yan, di ba?
Yes, I know. The members know because I always ask this pag nagpaparaffle ako. I always ask them, so alam nila yung sagot na yan.
Yan. So, clue? Gusto niyo pa ba ng clue? Hindi na. Alam niyo na dapat to.
Alam na nila yan.
Ito ay importante sa atin dahil kung wala ito ay nga na tayo. 'Di ba? So, kailangan i-type niyo po yung sagot dyan sa chat box natin. So, ulitin ko yung tanong ni Miss Tante, ano daw po yung pinaka-common na hinihingi ng mga nagpapabarter sa group ng Baguio Barter Community? Ayan. So, I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ting, 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 ting. Congratulations to our winner for today. That's the third, no? Tante, tama ba? Third na nga ba? Yeah, it's third na. Yeah. So, fourth naman na tayo na question. Kaya mo pa?
Sige, isip pa ka ng tanong.
So, fourth question ang first question natin habang nag-iisip si Tante, ang first natin is dalawang item na hindi pwede or bawal i-barter sa Baguio Community Barter Group. Second question niya ay, ano ba yung tanong mo, girl?
Ilan ang moderators?
Ilan ang moderators? At saka yung third niya is, ano yung pinaka-common na hinihingi ng mga nagpapabarter or nagbabarter ng kanilang mga items in exchange of what? What are they asking for? Yan. Okay, fourth question.
Fourth question, ano ba? Ito. Ilan na ang members ng Baguio Barter Community Official now?
Right now. Ilan na daw? Kahit yung by the thousands na lang.
Yes.
Yung specific na by the last digit. By the thousands na lang.
I think I was able to mention it din kanina.
Talaga? O, sige.
Yeah,
See, kung sino yung makakakuha, manonood din si Miss Tante tomorrow. Manonood during the premiere. So, makikita natin kung tama ang iyong mga kasagutan. Ayan. So, you have 5 seconds tuloy. So, you have 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayan. So, that's the fourth question. Ang mapapanulunan po pala ng mananalo dito sa fourth question is yung inable visor. It's weaved naman po siya from everything Baguio. Ayan. So, weaved po siya or woven. Ginawa po ng ating mga local weavers and of course, local manufacturers. Ayan. And our last naman po ay, go.
Last question. What is the name of my company? Real estate company. Ano ang pangalan?
So, ladies and gentlemen, ano daw ang pangalan ng real estate company ni Tante and ni Tonton? Ang ganda ng pangalan nyo, no? Tante and Tonton. T&T. Anong pangalan ng anak nyo?
Africa and Alodia.
Africa and?
Alodia.
Alodia. Like Alodia na yung, yung...
Na cosplayer, yes.
Yes, si Alodia na yung pretty na maganda ang mata na malaki. Tapos Africa as in the country?
Yes.
Yes, Alodia and Africa. Dapat yun pala tinanong mo. Anong pangalan ng ano? Okay, so ano daw pangalan ng real estate company ni Tante and ni Tonton? So let's see. Obvious na po yung sagot. Actually, pa-free giveaway na yan.
Ayan. Let's see if they are attentive.
Yes. Ang price po pala nito is ref magnet from Forest House and from Raquel's Cuisine. Ayan. So, ref magnet, bibigyan ko kayo ng tatlo. Sige, kung nakuha niyo ng tama. Unless meron pa gustong idagdag si Miss Tante.
Okay na, naubusan na rin ako ng
Oh.
questions.
Ayan. So, that is those are the 5 questions that we have asked and we have actually discussed and covered during this very casual conversation and interview with this pretty woman with a heart. Ayan. So, Tante, before we end, I'd like to hear a message from you. Meron ka bang parting message to our barter group or maybe those viewers natin na baka nawawalan na rin ng pag-asa? Kasi this program really means to inspire and to help people. Yan, go ahead.
Well, to all my members and to everyone watching, I would like to say thank you for supporting our group. Yeah, syempre, also I would like to say na in our group, we are, as I always say before, we are in this together. If you need help, we're gonna help. Well, wag kayong mawalan ng pag-asa kasi maraming tao ang gustong tumulong. And at the same time, it also pays if we will help back. Lalo na pag nakagaan-gaan na tayo. Even in our simple ways, even by our actions lang, malaking tulong na rin yun sa ibang tao. So, I always tell my members, please be nice to each other kasi sometimes, and most of the time, pag mabait kasi ang isang tao sa inyo, nabibiyayaan kayo ng more than what you deserve and more than what you ask for. So it really pays to be nice and be kind to everyone, no matter what. Yes.
You reap what you sow. Yan, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. By the way, before we end, baka may gusto kang i-plug or i-promote or gustong i-advertise sa mga viewers natin for today. This is your chance.
To everyone looking for properties, syempre, we still have Philippine Property Central. Our office in Session Road, Unit B204 Lopez Building. And if you need assistance, real estate assistance, and we are also a one-stop shop pagdating sa real estate. So if you're looking for condo, house and lots, agricultural land, we have that all for you. So just give us a call. And also we are recruiting agents. So kung gusto mo ring mag-ahente and you want to sell properties, just let us know. Yun lang.
Thank you. By the way, she also has a YouTube channel. Visit nyo rin siya.
Actually, I'm not more on my YouTube account. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just using it kasi mas real time yung comments niya whenever I'm doing my live raffle. So, if you want to follow me, it's okay. It's Tante Galang.
Okay.
So, yun lang. I have no content at all.
Yung mga niya yata raffles nyo, di ba?
Yes, may mga yes.
Abangan nyo na lang, malay mo manalo po kayo ng limpak-limpak na
ang mga papremyo ko, mga bongga. Bongga, mga papremyo ko from the sponsor. So,
that's right.
Kaya maraming nanonood.
Thank you very much, Tante. Your initiatives and your innovation has helped a lot of people. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and congratulations to all our winners. So, today we have learned a lot, stories of resilience, compassion, unity, and love. You may not see it as love at first, but actually the love for humanity and for to other people actually is being shown through this barter community. Tulungan po lumabas ang pagtutulungan ng mga tao at tayong pagmamalasakit sa isa't isa. Thank you very much for tuning in sa lahat po ng mga taga Baguio dyan. Ipagpatuloy niyo lang po, wag po tayong mawalan ng pag-asa at patuloy po tayong magtulungan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Momshie Jhen. Make sure to remember these 3 things. Stay safe, be happy, and keep the faith. Thank you once again to our guest for today. Good evening and see you soon. Bye!